just want to make it as interactive and as possible, and yeah, just to make you learn the most out of it, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna talk about branding today. So we gotta have like three kind of main points that I wanna address, and it's kind of like we're gonna set out like, why do I need a branding? What's the importance of branding for my business? And why should I have like a good visual identity? Then we come to like a couple of steps on how you can achieve that, and how to brand your small business, and finally kind of I give you like some kind of what we can offer you to get your business branded for like less than 500 euros. But yeah, again, before I start talking about branding, I want you to kind of tell you why we are why we are connected to startups, and why 99Designs is like supporting startups and like young entrepreneurs and small businesses that much, and why we're here and talking about branding, I guess. So in general, 99Designs connects the world with great graphic designers. On our platform are currently signed up more than 1 million designers worldwide, which means that at any given time during the day when you're online, that there are going to be like 10,000 designers online as well, being available to work on your projects. Which also means that every 4 seconds a design gets uploaded onto our platform. So yeah, I already told you that we were founded in 2008. So in the last 6 to 7 years, we already paid out over $60 million to graphic designers in over 190 different countries, and currently we support more than 10 languages, since we're having the offices in Melbourne, San Francisco, Berlin, and Rio, and from Berlin we're doing like most different languages, because we have like people from Spain, Italy, France, Germany, Netherlands, and the UK, and so it's like we're not a really big office, but we're a lot of different languages and cultures. Yeah, for everyone who's never really heard about 99Designs, I want to give you a little video introduction to make it like kind of more clear what we do and how everything kind of works. I need sound though. Oh, it's awesome. It doesn't have to be tempo. So maybe you just skip that part. Yeah. But I can tell you a little bit later about how it works. So in general, what we do, we provide an online platform. Clients can submit projects, and designers can participate in these projects by uploading their design. And then they can work together on making the design as good as possible. Oh, it's okay, it's like...
Oh, it's not.
Yes, the video is not working, because the QuickTime Player is not installed. So it doesn't really matter, I'm just going to tell about it. So, where was I? Yeah, so they work together to get make designs just as the client wants it, and in the end he picks a winner, and that designer is going to get paid. They'll get the price. So yeah, why is 99Designs such a good solution for especially small businesses? We're working a lot with startups in Berlin, and like talking to them kind of helped us to realize what they want and what they need, and what could be helpful for when you like just start up your business. So our service is pretty fast. It's affordable, creative and interactive. fast means that usually a contest goes on for 7 days. So you could get like any kind of design that you need just in a week. If you need it faster, it's also possible, but like, the usual time would be 7 days. Then affordable, like, our prices are kind of oriented to like small budgets, and especially when you just start off your business, it's really hard to define where you want to spend your money on. So design is not always the first thing that comes up when you have a tight budget. But yeah, since we think that especially logo design is essential when you just want to raise brand awareness and build your business, yeah, we kind of made prices affordable and yeah, just good for like small business and people who just start up. Creative, yeah, with over like 1 million designers, you can imagine that there's gonna be someone, at least like one designer for any kind of project that you like want to get done. So mostly we have like tons of different design categories and project, starting with logo design, web design, but then also going further to like book cover design, t-shirt design, or like product packaging and everything that you can imagine. You can, every kind of design that you can think of, we can create it basically. So there are no limits to the projects. And it's super interactive because you can work directly with the designers and yeah, just tell them what you like, what you don't like, even like kind of directly market on designs and be in contact with them the whole time during the process. Yeah, we work mainly with small businesses and startups, but that's not just it. We also have a lot of agencies who use our platform to just source new ideas, find new designers to work with, and also yeah, use it to get all their projects done. And we also support a lot of non-profit organizations through like a special kind of thing we created. It's called 99 Nonprofits. So if you have like a non-profit organization or yeah, thinking about creating one, you can submit your design brief to 99 Nonprofits, and then we select a couple of organizations every month who will get that design for free. Yeah, we have lots of different categories. I already told you about that. So it's just doesn't end with logo design, which is like our the biggest product, of course. We also have app design, web design, and everything for your marketing collateral that you can think of.
Question, sorry. What is marketing collateral? It's the first time I've heard this.
No worries. It's pretty much everything that you can think of creating for, you can use for marketing activities, you know. So it could be like,
Can you give me an example?
yeah. It's pretty much like the whole like marketing collateral we call is like logo design, business card, letterhead design, yeah, like Facebook cover, like anything you can imagine that you can put your brand on. Could also be like pencils or
Almost as if a package or a company with lots of different products, or
no, it's just like the main term for all these marketing products, I guess. Yeah, you know, it's like all of that together would be like the, we call it marketing collaterals. So yeah. So but yeah.
Sure. When you say app design, I think you're mainly focusing on the appearance and the theme of the app, not the programming of the app.
No, we never, with web design and app design it's the same. We only provide the design, which you will get like a Photoshop file. Programming cannot be done on our platform yet. Yeah, but we're working with like some partners where we usually like just transfer them over to the partners. But we have like a new kind of category, which I'm also going to talk about later because I think it's like the most interesting one if you like want to brand your business and like just start up and have nothing yet. So yeah, I'm gonna like talk about like logo and web design later. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the impact of branding on your business. So why do you actually should brand your business? Why do you need a consistent corporate identity and visual identity? It's as you can see, like a lot of big brands, just having like the logo design and that get recognized everywhere is like a super big deal. It's like just having this brand awareness and everyone like looks at, for example, like the Apple logo, everyone knows which company it is, even though it doesn't say it anywhere, or like with Nike or anything else, you have that, and that's like kind of your main goal that you want to achieve with your brand. You want to have a clear design that everyone just recognizes from far away. Like you don't want to have anything that people have to like stare at and think about it and then like kind of get it maybe, or maybe not. You want to have like something you can look at like from afar and yeah, people will say like, hey, I recognize these people. Yeah, and if you have a consistent visual identity, which means that your brand looks the same all across all platforms. So you have like, you get your logo design at first, but then you also have that on a business card, you have that you have that on your website, you have it everywhere, and you need to have like this kind of consistent branding to also attract customers, so they think that they can kind of trust you. Because if you would use like a different font on all kind of like on the web page and then like in your logo, it would kind of make it look kind of unprofessional, I guess, and people would rather not, look at you. Promotes brand recognition as well, and allows you to act in the 3 Cs, which we kind of define as consistency, clarity, and cohesion, which pretty much just means that it all kind of has to be consistent. It has to be, you have to look at it and have to like exactly know what it is, and it kind of has to make sense with your overall goals and what you stand for. Oh yeah, and another video, but it's fine. Yeah, we had like this kind of case study with like one of our customers. She founded this kind of store, like fashion label, like, and since like fashion is like a really competitive market, she said like she definitely needs like some kind of design that can be recognized and also can have compete with other designs in the market, which are usually like really high quality because like prices in fashion are really high, and it kind of goes along with that. So she like did this design contest on 99Designs. It's like €249. It's like logo design contest, and she gets like 79 designs from 17 designers. So yeah, I guess you get like a lot of options that you can choose from, and especially if you were just starting up and maybe don't have that much of an idea what you want, it's kind of good to source a lot of ideas and see what kind of works, what does not work, and how also other people kind of perceive your brand and what you've told them before.
Is it possible to have a competition like this? Imagine like 17 designers, and my personal main purpose is to just source their opinion about my brand, and I don't speak a design.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking the ideas would be interesting, the inputs on my brand would be interesting,
Yeah.
but at the moment I neither have the money nor I don't have that financial capability to pay someone to design and to actually grab that logo and grab that pick a winner, so to speak.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but it's like, you can like do it to know how they like, what kind of ideas they could give, but you cannot, you cannot then afterwards like create it yourself, like the exact same thing, because, you know, like the designer has like the rights to it, you know,
Okay.
and so it's, yeah. So if we would see that, we probably would not be very happy.
When you make this kind of ad, let's say,
Yeah.
do we generally pay for it upfront or just afterwards?
You pay
How do
upfront.
you usually? Okay.
Yep. So if when you start a design contest, you pay, you choose the prize money and then you pay upfront, and then we keep the money until either you choose a winner or tell us you couldn't find anything and want your money back. So.
Okay. So basically the value, it's, I basically choose the value to offer, yeah?
Mhm.
But of course it should be somehow reasonable so I can actually attract enough skilled designers to actually make something worth it.
Yeah.
Or else if I just put $10, no one will actually answer me. If I put 1,000, maybe I have like lots of people setting, but well, maybe not worth it.
So yeah, there's a minimum price that you have to pay for each category. For local designers, for example, €249.
Okay, yeah, so that's a good reference.
And we have different kind of price packages. Like this would be like the lowest package. Then you can like either choose like higher price packages, which come with kind of different bonuses. Like the highest one, for example, it's like the platinum package. It only allows platinum designers, which are designers that
we have already some kind of recognition on the
where
platform.
we decided that they are really good and have won at some competitions. They do really good design work, and so we gave them the status. And only these designers, for example, are allowed to participate in that contest.
I basically feel this as in, if I don't put it attractive enough,
Yeah.
I won't have the quality guys to actually do some work for me.
Yeah.
So that pretty much makes sense.
It's always really hard. It's like hard to say. It's always like the minimum price only gets bad designs. It's not always true. It's also like it's a lot about what you kind of make out of it and how you work with the designers. But you can also, if you can find designers on our platform and you can just invite them to your contest if you like their designs, and then kind of attract them to do that, I guess. So if you do a lot, you can also get.
Is it more or less common for example, let's say a designer A looks to the price and sees, okay, $300, it's not enough for me. If you don't find anyone interested, I can do it for 400. Does this make any sense for someone kind of make a counter proposal, or it's not supposed to?
Designers sometimes do that, but then we see that and tell them not to. Like, yeah, I mean, they could. There are designers who actually like approach the client like that, of course, but we kind of try to regulate that and also kind of tell the client, of course, you can do that and take it off our platform and do it like just by yourselves. But then I don't know, since they probably don't know each other. I mean, how will the client know that he will definitely get the design that he wants, and how will the designer know that he will definitely get the money? You know, it's kind of, so they have to like kind of build this trust up, which, yeah, because we're like totally out of it. So if anything happens, we're like, yeah, we're sorry, we can't help you. And if anything happens on our platform, we're like, yeah, we can take care of it. So, yeah, and actually, like when I arrived here on Monday, I also found that like this place, the Fabrica de Setups, got their logo design on our platform. Yeah, the contest is like, it's been a long time ago. That's why like the price is like much different. It's the same kind of contest it was before, but the price is much different. We like changed the prices in the meantime. Yeah, and here you can see this was even like not even a 7-day contest, but like a fast track contest with only 3 days. In 3 days, they got like 89 designs from 19 designers, which is, I think, quite a lot to handle in 3 days, because you always have to provide a lot of feedback, and yeah, but in the end, it can turn out like that. if you can manage. So
Rita,
yeah.
sorry to
No, just
interrupt.
okay.
When in like a very practical way, when I put an ad, will the other designer see, okay, this ad already had some replies, or it still didn't have?
Yeah.
So they can actually balance if it makes sense for them to try it out or not.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. They can see how many designers have participated. You can choose if they also can see all the entries or not. There's like an option where you can say like I don't want any of the other designers to. But I want the designers to see like entries from other designers, so they cannot copy from each other or like copy from a good rated design, you know.
Yeah.
But in general, you start like with an open contest, and everyone can see everything, and yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's go back a little bit to branding. Our biggest product is mostly logo design because we think logo design is the most fundamental part when you start up your company, because it kind of starts to make you think, like when setting up the brief for logo design, you kind of have to think really, really hard about what you stand for and who you are and what you want to achieve and where you want to go and who your target group is. So all these kind of questions that you also have to kind of answer in your business plan or for your business anyways, also are needed if you want to create your if you want to get your logo design created, because your logo is going to be in the end what is going to stand by itself for your business in the end, because when people look at it, they need to know that they use that to like kind of tell who you are as a business. So there are 5 general characteristics for a good logo design. A good logo design should be just really plain and simple. Like if we look back at the Apple logo or any kind of other logo, there's like not much to it, but it's something you recognize like at first sight, and yeah, creating something like that is harder than it looks like, but yeah, that's like the initial kind of goal. So have a simple logo design, keep it original, like look at your competitors, see what they do, and try to kind of stand out from the crowd, because like at these times there are like so many new ideas, so many startups, so many small businesses like being found like every single day. It's like really, really hard to stand out from the crowd. So you kind of have to find something that is like really, really kind of unique and can stand for yourself. It could be just a really special color or some kind of shapes or something like an animal or like whatever it could, or like a really specific font that you're using. But yeah, it's really, really good if you like find something very unique about your business. It should be memorable, so people who see the logo once and then see it again somewhere else should be like, hey, I've seen that before. I mean, they might not exactly know who you like the business again, but at least they know like, okay, I've kind of have it in the back of my head and I kind of like recognize it again. What was it? And then they just look it up again. It should be able to be used in all platforms. So if you start thinking about a logo design, also start thinking about where do you need to use your logo. Is it going to be also on a website? Is it going to be like also used as an app icon or on t-shirts, on any kind of other product packaging if you have some kind of product like that. And it also needs to, because if you tell up front like what your logo needs to be suited for, the designer can create it much better. So yeah, and it needs to be of course relevant for your business and especially for your target audience, because that's like who you're designing the whole logo for, I guess, in the beginning. And that's kind of, our platform has kind of like a neat kind of tool that you can also use, for example, to see how your audience or how your clients kind of perceive the logo. You can like if you have like gotten a couple of designs, you can create a poll out of 8 designs and then send it out per email or share it on social media or share it with whomever. And then people can click on the link and then rate the kind of different designs, and then you can kind of see who likes which design goes best, and they can also put comments on it and say what they like about it and what they don't like, and then it kind of also helps you even more if you don't really know yourself which one could be the best logo, but if you have so many options, to choose a logo in the end. So when you start like thinking about branding for your business, as I said before, it's really, really, really important to find that USP. And what I kind of always found, like talking to other startups, what they really had a hard time with was just saying what their business is about in just one sentence. And if you can do that, and you pretty much have the best like foundation for like creating your design brief as well, because just telling it what you do in one sentence just kind of really sums everything up that everyone needs to know about your business. So we, for example, say like we connect the world with great graphic designers, which can also be kind of adapted to we connect small business with great graphic designers, or we connect small business with graphic design, and this kind of gives us like a kind of flexibility like for our USP, but it's like still like one sentence and it says like pretty much everything you need to know. Then after you've created the USP, you define your target audience. So who do you want to address with your design? Then you start creating your design brief, and then kind of for your logo design, and then kind of get it out or roll it out onto every kind of other thing that you need for your business. For example, business cards, as I said before, letterhead design, or Facebook cover, websites, and then this creates your strong visual identity. And then after you kind of have your corporate design out there and all your visuals ready, it's really, you just kind of have to invest in some marketing. But if you have everything, if everything kind of fits and makes sense and is excuse me, is kind of clear, then marketing your company becomes much easier, because people will start recognizing it faster. You can raise brand awareness much faster, and just then after having your brand design, then putting money into marketing materials will be much more of a value. So now I'm finally going to talk about how you're going to be able to brand your business for under 500 euros. But first I need to actually drink some water. Sorry. So as I was saying before, we kind of just recently in March this year launched a new category which is called logo and website. And I think this is like one of the best solutions we can offer for small business and startups that are just like, just got together, got the idea, have a business plan, but have nothing ready yet. Because for just a really small like price for like 419 euros, you can get like your logo design and a full functioning website. We partnered up with, I'm not sure if you heard of the website tool called Jimdo. I'm not sure how big they are here, but we partnered up with Jimdo.
Slightly.
Huh?
Slightly. Yeah, it's actually one of the new kind of already conceived websites, no? And then
Exactly.
they just adjust a few functions.
Exactly. You
And
have like
they,
templates, and then
yeah, exactly.
it's like you can like go onto Jimdo now and like create a website for free. It's like super easy and simple. You choose like a template and then choose what kind of put your content on there, put your pictures on there, and you can basically edit everything by yourself. So it's a super easy, full functioning website, which is also responsive, or at least mobile friendly, if not fully responsive. And yeah, you can host your website. You can get your own domain, and you don't need any kind of coding. So we have a lot of clients that when I was talking to clients sometimes, I found out a lot of our clients have a really hard time with technical things, and so we wanted to make it as easy for everyone as possible to get your business online without having much of knowledge of coding or like programming or anything. So yeah, so we thought like partnering up with Jimdo would be a good idea. So now you can get like a logo design, and then after that the designer creates based on the colors and branding and font that shows in your logo design. They will create your website. You look at it and then they will probably hand it over to you, and you can just edit and create any kind of content. So basically how it works. In the beginning, you fill out in the brief, you just answer a few simple questions about your logo design and what kind of templates you like for your web design. The designers, as usually, will upload the designs, which will be only like logo design during the contest, because then only you will not see any like web designs during the contest. You only get the logo design, and then the end, the designer that you chose will create the website. But yeah, since it's pretty much the tool, you probably get a good website anyways. So you connect with the designer, and then you can see your website come alive. Since it's a pretty new category, we don't really have that many. Like we have a lot of contests yet, but not that like crazy amount of things I can show you. So I have like this little example from a little startup called Third Ground from Australia. It's basically like they have kind of a coffee shop, but then they also offer like permaculture classes and gardening classes and things like that. So they kind of want to combine everything, like what they said, for like having a coffee shop, but also having like these gardening classes. And found this logo, and I think they're super happy with that. That was about it already. If you have any questions, let me know. When you use this link I created, you can get 50 euros off of your first design contest that you do. Also, I don't know, I'm not sure how you sign up. If you have like the email addresses, we can also I can also send you the link again. And we also have a really, really probably could be kind of helpful ebook that we created a little while ago. It's an ebook. It's called like 4 Steps to Your Perfect Logo Design, and it has a lot of different kind of tasks in it. That you can do in the steps of like getting your logo. You know, it kind of asks you a lot of questions, and you fill it in, and then you have kind of the foundation for your design briefing and for your logo design. So that could also be like kind of helpful. But you could also shoot me an email and then ask me for it, and I send it over. So yeah. Any more questions?
How long will this link be available?
I set it up until the end of September.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of time, because I thought you might need some more time.
Yeah.
It's always really hard to like say like in the next 2 weeks you have to like get your design contest up and running. Yeah. especially we haven't really think a lot about it before. Yeah.
Well, at least in my case, I'm trying to start my business for September,
Yeah.
and eventually participating here in the acceleration program.
Oh,
It's basically August and September. So very likely before that doesn't make much sense to get
Yeah. So yeah, you can still
to
use
do
the
something
LinkedIn.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, well, since there will be other startups as well, so it makes sense
Yeah, definitely.
by
Yeah, you can
the end
share
of
the link.
September.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How do you control the person who sees the design doesn't use it for itself? Like, doesn't pay and just says I don't want it, but uses it anyway or something goes.
We've kind of had like these cases before that like the client canceled the contest but then still used the design from one of the designers. I mean, usually designers by themselves they kind of find out about it because they're like really they really like try.
Smart. And
They,
it's easy.
our platform was like a lot of like self-regulation, so we like kind of have to we kind of hope that our designers like say if something is going wrong, then we can help them out. So yeah, we had this case, and initially the designer came to us and was like, hey, I found like this design using my logo design on this website, even though they didn't pay for it. So yeah, we kind of approached the client, told them like, you can't do that, and yeah.
Yeah, we have to
Did
pay.
it work?
So you have to pay.
Yeah. It, yeah.
What happens if we have got this logo that some other company is already using?
That happens as well. Like we get all kind of cases. Then you cannot, of course, you cannot get the design because you probably weren't the first one get like
We
having
get
it.
our money back?
Then we like provide you with different options. You can either like say like, yeah, okay, if I don't get this design, I'd also like this design from the contest, I just choose that one as a winner, like as a new winner. Or like we say like, yeah, you can either get your money back or you can also like just start a new contest again. Like we try to like, give you all the kind of solutions if that happens, of course.
But yeah, but you also have some kind of let's say action towards the a copy person, no?
The designer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. You know.
Of course, yeah. There will be usually taking some actions.
Okay.
Because of course we're gonna try to like keep all of that too, like in minimum. Also like you have designers copy from other designers in contests. It's everything happens, you know. So you have that's why like a lot of designers tend to only participate in contests where you cannot see everyone else's designs. So they were like, okay, I have a really unique idea, so I kind of don't want anyone else to see it.
So designers don't usually interact with each other at like 99Designs, like for fonts or anything like that.
We have a big designer community. They do like get-togethers and things like that, like offline. So they have designer meetings offline, like every single like month. I think in Indonesia somewhere definitely. And we just had one in Berlin recently at our office. That was kind of nice. Yeah, and then besides that, we have like a Facebook group, like a closed Facebook group for designers, where they can interact with each other, and also where they can upload designs and ask other ones like, hey, this one got rejected, what do you think about it? Is it really that bad? And like, because some of them have like a lot of concerns, and you can only rely on the client's opinion, I guess, because they'll always have like the best kind of taste. Designers can interact, but like not really on, like they can send messages to each other on the platform, but why would they kind of really do that, you know? So, usually just on social media. Yeah, any more questions? Yeah,
How does it work with the non-profit? Do you have many designers who do they receive that honor?
With a non-profit, it works like just like a normal contest, but the person, like we decide they get the free design, we just give them the money for they create a profile on 99Designs, which is for free, and then we just give them this amount of credits that they need to get the project done, and then it just will look like a normal contest, and the designer gets the normal prize paid.
So they don't know.
Hmm?
So they don't know it's.
No. Only if we promote it like that, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah. It will just look like a totally like normal contest. Alright.